and
Yeah,
we'll see
we'll see how it goes.
yeah, we'll see who's gonna be Turkey Dano's next victim. Oh boy.
Yeah. Darkin giving us the update. Jim versus Universe, a crazy game number 1. I could only imagine.
Yeah, I know Universe can be a pretty cheesy Zerg player, and Jim as well. He's pretty aggressive, so that's gonna be an insane ZvZ.
Yeah, man. I don't know what could happen here. We'll see.
All right, here we go. We finally have a series here. We're going to be heading into game number 2 as Ryu is already up 1-0.
And speaking of Ryu, here in the bottom left-hand corner of Ice and Chrome LE, we have a player that I really hope he makes it through. We've seen him plenty of times here. You all know and love him. He's somehow teamless. Cosmos Esports, if you're watching this, cough, cough. He is from Italy and Peru. It is Ryu.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Ice and Chrome LE, we have the other teamless player. He is representing himself. He is the light blue Terran player, representing from Venezuela, question mark, I think. He is Vaiken. So it's one of these things where like me personally, like I'm a huge like Ryu fan. Maybe not as much as Eggs, but like, you know, I do really want him to do well. But it's one of those things, right, where like we also kind of want Turkey Dano to go through. We don't we don't want him in the next qualifier, right? Like
Yeah.
It's rough.
Vaiken has no Wikipedia page.
Yeah, I was honestly trying to look him up as well.
Yeah, no, he has nothing. There's no news on the guy. He's a ghost. He's an entity. Somehow he's in a qualifying match. Or I guess he could possibly be in a qualifying match.
Yeah, and I just double checked. He's not from Venezuela. He's from Colombia.
Colombian. Yeah. David Cruz. And it seems he's played Master Falls 2020.
Yeah, so maybe a newcomer to the scene. Like, as you said,
he played a Go for SC2 Cup 399 and in 2014, I think that was.
I was about to say, Go for SC2 hasn't been around for a long time.
Yeah, he played that back in 2014, so he's not a new player, but maybe a old player returning.
Yeah, quote unquote old player, because again, he doesn't have any other accolades. Like on Wikipedia, he hasn't played in like ZvT Latino. I don't think he's played in Copa America. So
yeah, it's funny. I feel like I don't know why ESL Play says last visitors. I don't know if that's people who visited his page, but it's YSCH and Neo. The two people that were scared of him probably in this bracket.
Yeah. So it's pretty interesting that Vaiken is here. I think it's cool. I think it may come down to one of those things where people are playing the game because of the quarantine, right? So maybe he's maybe he's like getting back into it, and he's doing well. Like he's taken out some pretty solid players. You know, he's made it this far, which is exciting. I think he's probably one of the players that at least I'm going to keep an eye on, like for the rest of the year, maybe even next year, to see if he sticks around.
I mean, that's if he even plays anything.
Yeah.
If we just see him here and then don't see him ever again, we won't be able to even keep up with him.
Exactly.
That's the scary thing. Some of these players don't play, and there's literally no way for us to find them.
Yeah, so I do hope that he does find or he does have this competitive drive. He does look at his performance here today and be like, oh, I've done really well. Like I can keep going, especially because he's a Terran player. Like we don't really have too many of them in our region. Like, give us more.
I don't expect it. I feel if he hasn't played yet, I don't expect him to pop up anywhere else.
Yeah,
Jim just lost the universe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if that was game 2 or 1. I don't know if they're tied now or Jim lost, but he did just lose a game.
Oh, there we go. And I was curious because Universe in a ZvZ, he's beaten Eggs before in Sentiment Latino.
Yeah.
I mean, in the ZvZ, he can be quite crazy, and that's something we didn't even take into account. What if Jim What if he gets taken out and he's also in tomorrow's qualifier? Or qualifier number 3.
Yeah. Yeah, if Jim's here tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I feel like Yoda's still like processing everything about like the reality that we're in. Like, what has happened?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm just all topsy-turvy right now. My life is upside down. Okay, I think that was game 1.
Yeah, it was game 1. Yeah, Ducklings confirming that it was game 1. So we'll see. Now Universe, it's a best of 3. Universe is on match point. He just needs one more win to close it out and knock out one of the favorites.
I think he proxied a hatchery on Jim.
I wouldn't put it past him.
He just, like, I was watching the stream on my other phone, and he just went in with mass banelings and lings and just blew everything up. It was absolutely disgusting.
Beautiful. So, yeah, we'll see
this
again.
one's been a little passive here,
Yeah.
but Vaiken has been, he's way down in workers, you know? Ryu's been getting a lot of workers, and Vaiken doesn't have a lot of army to show, but he's going to go for some pushes, and there might not be enough here for a hold.
Yeah, there's only a handful of lings, no banelings quite yet. We have baneling speed on the way, but nothing morphed in. So this drop, it's going to be heading into the main base.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously he will be able to hold eventually, but it's just a matter of how much damage gets done here.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, so far, I love the medevac was focused down by the queens, and everything gets cleaned up.
That's a lot of queens.
A lot of queens.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, we have the fast infestation pit. Is this going... What did he have before? Like a Spire that he canceled?
Yeah.
Something there he canceled.
It was a Spire earlier, and he's actually got 2 infestation pits on the way.
Huh.
I think...
What the hell?
Yeah, I think it may have been... Yeah, I think the cancel was... There we go. Okay. We're good. But
are we though, Light? Are we?
Yeah, Ryu...
Don't speak to me. I'm not good. I'm not okay.
Ryu, he's doing what he does best. He is taking into Hive, mate. He's going
Lurkers.
Yep, Roach Hydra into Lurkers.
I don't know if it was last DreamHack or just a regular tournament we casted, but Ryu versus a Terran. We've been here before on Ice and Chrome LE. His macro, and other maps as well, but his macro and his micro is just so impeccable. Once he gets the Lurkers and some Vipers, I have faith in Ryu against anyone with Lurker Viper.
Yeah. If you recall, that was DreamHack Summer. That was Ryu versus Terran.
The last qualifying match, I think.
Yeah. It was in the last qualifier. Yeah, it was. It was really cool to see. But yeah, it looks like he's gonna be
got a Bane drop coming up.
Yeah, we got them to the north and to the south. We got Baneling's gonna be dropping from all over the place. And yeah, we'll see how Vaiken can hold. He does have a couple of missile turrets in position. Only one in the natural, none in the main.
Ooh. Oh, he does have one in the main as well, I think. In the corner. Yeah, he has one right in the middle.
Yeah, in the middle line. Oh, he's not going for it though.
Oh, he dropped it just in time. He didn't get quite what he was looking for, but he did get 4 workers, 11 workers. That was exactly what he needed. I don't know. I think Vaiken is no match for Ryu here.
Yeah, again, like he's more of an unknown player. So this is kind of like his. I want to say, even though he played in the Go for StarCraft 2, like, his debut. Yeah. I would almost say that.
Oh God, look at all those Hydras.
Oof.
And the Vipers. This is where I have faith in Ryu.
Yeah, like if anyone's gonna go Roach Hydra into Lurkers, like in this matchup, like give it to Ryu. He'll do it. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's kind of has this game under wraps. Like again, like he hasn't really taken any damage. He's just been macroing up. He's kind of been left alone for the most part. And Vaiken, to be fair, he's playing this mech style. He's got like battle mech mixed in with like a huge tank count. Oh god, I've never actually seen battle mech against Roach Hydra Viper. I don't know if I want to see it. We're gonna see some siege lines.
Yeah, I don't know how this plays out. I think it works out for the Zerg. In a head-on engagement, it works for the Zerg. But I feel like the mech is supposed to be a little bit more mobile and move around the map, and they're not going to be able to move around. Maybe not in a head-on engagement like this to the third base, but Vipers are here. Blinding Clouds can go down.
Oh, they can, and honestly, there's not too much anti-air. Nice joints on the Cyclones, able to focus them down. And without a decent Viking count, yeah, these Vipers, they can just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Oh, and just like that, 4 tanks get yoinked, get taken out, sniped immediately. And I mean, sure, there are Vikings now on the way, but oh god, already like so much value was gotten by those Vipers.
Yeah, and so much value indeed. And with that, the Vipers are going to continuously just cause damage. Ryu expanding all over the map while they are even in workers. Ryu has the map control. He has his creep beyond the half point of the map all the way across. He's created a border, and that's actually really good for Ryu. He's going to have vision of everything and anything that comes his way, and he's pretty much the world is his oyster at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
as VIP would say.
I love how he's also got like Evos in the middle of the map just for the Vipers. It was really cool to see. I don't think I've seen that before, where you get buildings out of the map just for that energy.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, guys. This just in, tomorrow we will be in 2 days. We will be seeing Jim Rising come back as he just lost 2-0 against
Universe.
My God, against Universe.
Yeah. Universe has done it. He's taken out the Muta King himself, Jim Rising in a cheesy, aggressive style. And again, that's kind of what I expect from Universe. And in the ZvZ, that's kind of where he can really almost punch up. So yeah, he does take out Jim Rising, and he will be moving on in another ZvZ against the Zerg Lord in that best of 5.
Yeah, God, poor Jim, man. Everyone is losing today. This is probably the most upsetting DreamHack qualifier I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's rough. Like, again, more strong players going to be going into that final qualifier. Oh my god, it's...
Yeah, and Ryu's absolutely smashing Vaiken. He has the mech, but it was out of position. The battle mech, it's got a siege pretty heavily, so it's not working out too good for him. And he's just going to continue on to the production and completely cripple Vaiken, if not end the game right here.
Exactly. He gets into the production, and sure, all of this could get taken out, but it's already done the damage. It's like 30 SCVs have gone down, so many tanks, so much value, and Ryu, he's just remaxing across the map. Again, like, it's fine if he loses all these Hydras. He doesn't care. He's just done so much with them already.
Yeah, man, this is a hard win for Ryu here.
Yeah, and I mean, he was already up 1-0 in the series. He just needed one more, and yeah.
Vaiken did take a lot of bases, but he lost a lot of tech. All the Vipers got out.
Yeah, that's the most important part. Yeah.
He hasn't lost a single Viper the entire game.
Wow.
Now that's impressive.
That's impressive. Jesus Christ. And yeah, he's just remaking more, and finally the lurkers are being incorporated as well. I'm not too sure if the upgrades, the lurker, I think a couple of lurker upgrades have gone up, but yeah, we'll see how the lurkers do against all these tanks. Again, though, like Vaiken, he's already down, like he's at half the worker count. Like the same with the supply. He has a decent army supply, but again, a lot of this is in tanks, not very mobile. And yeah, we'll just see, like Ryu, he's just sharking around trying to find a way in to his opponent's base, and he finds it again. Like there's just no anti-air. Like all the Vikings went down earlier. Like there's just nothing to stop the Vipers.
And now the lurkers are here, and you can just yoink anything into the death zones. And the blinding clouds. He'd probably be better off just unsieging this army and fighting straight up. I do like how he had a big hit squad in his main base, in case they try to go for that cheeky play of going right into the main base. He had a bunch of takes and stuff there, and he's going for some counter fights here, but as all these workers go down, it's not enough. Ryu's all over the map. He's got plenty of defenses. He's got plenty of larva and bases.
Yeah, he does what you have to do against mech. He just completely outmaneuvered Vaiken. Like, he just absolutely completely. And now more SCVs are going down. Sure, there was some great counter harass. Like 27 drones died. That's great. It's not enough though. That's the big problem here.
Yeah. On the mute is GG. Ryu takes it. Game number 2, taking out Vaiken 2-0. Congratulations on your DreamHack Master debut? Question mark. I don't know how much you've done in the past. I'm not familiar with you, but to be here and to play Ryu and make it this far is very impressive, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely. It's really impressive that he was able to make it all the way to the quarterfinals, taking out Nano, taking out Shelby. It's really, really cool to see. And now we have our first qualifying match.
First and probably only one we'll be able to cast today, because there's only 2. Yep. But I mean, you know, this is going to be weird. Universe or the Zerg Lord is going to qualify.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd be saying that.
Yeah.
And then Turkey Dano or Ryu in the bottom. These are all upsets that we did not expect. If you see all the... Ooh, thank you, Creighton, for the raid again. He seems to be doing this pretty often. When he's done with his last game, he'll give us a raid. Welcome, everybody. We are, as I guess you guys just saw, we saw the last of the... I guess a semi-final, you could call it. The quarter-final before this. It's going to be now Turkey Dano versus Ryu for the qualifying match. And that's in the lower bracket. The upper bracket is going to be the person you guys just saw. Oh, no. Actually, we just saw Ryu. It's going to be Universe and the Zerg Lord going at it right now. We will have updates in the chat as those games unfold to find out who is the first qualifier. Right now, we are just getting ready. Ryu, Turkey Dano probably vetoing. Maybe Turkey Dano or Ryu needed a minute. But it's going to be a best-of-5 series this time. Turkey Dano cheesed his way to the top. Cheesed his way to the qualifying match. While Ryu probably played the solid, straight and narrow Zerg Ling Flood Rush that he does so often. And now he's here. It's all on the line. Keep in mind, the next qualifier is only going to have 1 qualifying spot for all the great players coming out of Latin America that didn't qualify today. This is a lot on the line for Ryu and Turkey Dano. Turkey Dano, I believe, to be favored here against Ryu.